I don't have to be a physicist to know that if your bucket is full, you have to take stuff out of your bucket before you put stuff into your bucket. Now, that's not some sort of weird aphorism or fortune cookie wisdom or the sort of visual you stick on an Instagram thing, right? This is just smart thinking. Now, as employer branders, our buckets are probably full, but I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about your recruiters. Turns out their bucket is so full, and you need to install a couple of new ideas into their world, but you can't do it until you uninstall, until you take something out of their bucket. Luckily, there's something they're doing every single day that makes your job harder. And if you get them to remove it from their bucket, you can change it with something super, super powerful. And before I get to that, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, you subscribe to the video, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you get up to date when I post new videos. And if you're into employer brand, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter, employerbrandheadlines.substack.com. The link's in the show notes. So anyway, what is this thing we want to uninstall? Well, let me give you a hint. We're hiring. Join us. Great opportunity. Now, I know a lot of really, really smart recruiters. And I know a lot of people who are part of the largest recruitment marketing networks in the world who still post these posts. I call them YARPs, right? Yet another recruiting post. They say the same thing over and over again. Join us, we're hiring, great opportunity, and stuff like that. They mean nothing. They don't mean anything. They should know that in a world where there are millions and millions and millions of those posts every single day, that the 1,000,001st one is worthless. So your job is to teach recruiters to stop doing that. Uninstall this habit they think of when they post a job to LinkedIn or any other social media to say we're hiring, because nobody cares. You know why? Everybody's hiring. You're going to say, join us? Who are you? I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything about your company. You're assuming a lot of knowledge that isn't there. You need to spend some time teaching your recruiters to remove that or those phrases from their LinkedIn vocabulary. The second they type that, I wish I could build a plugin that the second they typed it into LinkedIn, a red light would go off that says, no, don't do that, that you're literally throwing your time away. Well, what do you replace it with? Well, gosh, anything really, anything at all. I've seen incredibly compelling headlines that were there to make me laugh. I've seen headlines that were there to make me think. I've seen headlines that just made me stop in my tracks and say, what is this? And they got me hooked. I've also seen strong headlines that connected to the core business or the industry or the job function, or that were just clearly written by human beings. I know, it's crazy, right? So if you want to make a clear impact on your employer brand and how people perceive it immediately, figure out how to uninstall the yet another recruiting post from your recruiter's vocabulary today. You will be glad you did. Thanks so much for listening. Enjoy Employer Brand Minute. We'll see you next time.